Hold on just 1 second. Something happened. I tell you, this is the second time this game has crashed.
Should transgender girls who are biological males be allowed to use girls' bathrooms and play on girls' sports teams?
So hold on just 1 second for me while I get this all booted back up.
In cases across Virginia, I think it's incumbent upon parents and educators and administrators in each local community to make decisions.
And that up just a little bit.
There should never be nude men in lockers.
Hold on one moment. And then we got a beta cuck man that can't control two women that are arguing. I'm like, come on, man. All right, here we go. Looks like we're back up. Let me go ahead and pull that up here. Let me go ahead and start the other streams for Kick and Twitch. Make sure you guys are following me on all my social medias. Try to. All right, let's see. Here we go. Oh my God! This one wants to be this Fansburger. This Virginia race is something else. All right, let's see here. All right, we got that. And there we go. Go ahead and clap my Discord over here. Man, I tell you, that One Punch Man episode, oh my God. I tell you, I can't believe that is what we are getting. I can't believe that is what JC's staff has put out. Can't believe that's what Viz Media signed off on. Oh, goodness. All right, let's see what we got. Nope, don't need anything from there. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get that. Go ahead and get all these. There's the Battlefield of Chaos. I'll need that key. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get these. Let's go ahead and get these. And we'll go ahead and get these as well. Oh, we need more. We need these too. Goodness gracious, we're almost out. We definitely need those. good? Go ahead and get doing our other stuff. This woman is just saying a whole giant word salad. Oh my God. And I love how all these politicians love to keep blaming the president as opposed to taking responsibility for their own actions or their policies they support. This woman just gave a whole big long answer, and the question was this, we're looking at the Abigail Spanberger versus Winsome Sears gubernatorial race out in Virginia. Frankly, I wouldn't. I'm not going to vote from now on out. I'm not going to vote for a woman for any type of political office. But out there, that's the choices. And the question was asked, hey, Winsome Sears said that you would not stand against allowing biological males in girls' spaces. Do you agree with that, or do you agree with that? That's the question. We're about 2 minutes in, and she still has not answered the question. And she went on some tirade about Trump. She went on some tirade about Trump. Like, well, what does Trump got to do with how you're going to be governing in Virginia? He says he's going to withhold federal funding. Okay, that's fine. He's going to withhold federal funding. What solutions are you going to come up with? No, don't need to answer. It's absurd. Coexisting in the classroom, right? Like, of nothing. It's just, that's all it was. Exactly. That was the question. What do you think? What did she mean by that? But the reason why that she won't answer it is because the LGBT has a significant hold on the Democratic Party. A significant hold.
Have faith in me, friend.
I will not, because I've already completed.
Yep, exactly. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's I don't know why Democrats just can't tell the LGBT no. Just no, no, no. It's as simple as that. No. Telling LGBT no is not discrimination. It's not persecution.
Could do worse. My turn now.
No, I can do better than that.
All done.
In fact, I don't even need a dodge. I'm just gonna just jump up and then just throw it.
Prepped and ready. Good job.
Yep. She's trying to get that far left vote.
Let's begin.
But of course, the problem here is Democrats don't care about that. They don't care about policy. They don't even care about policy. Their entire purpose for existing is to own the chud.
All done.
Okay.
This is what happens when you answer very basic and simple questions about biology, and also to answer questions about what's good time. You're the guy that fantasized about killing Republicans for kids. But lo and behold, this same attorney general candidate, this same Democrat,
I mean, these people are nutcases. You can't. I mean, this idea that you're going to keep on pandering to the. You guys should be using Trump as an example to escape the clutches of the far left. I mean, the notion that you want even be associated with these evil pieces of shit on the far left, and you know they're evil. People that celebrate the assassination of someone and take glee and revel in it, and then want that to be expanded. You can't deal with people like that. You can't be associated with people like that. This is the time to go ahead and say, you know what? Let's go ahead and get away from this. Let's go ahead and get away from this. Yeah. But the way you change the law, and I'm back to watching D-Day Cobra, Jeremy Griggs, and watch these Portland protests or whatever they're supposed to be. And the guy was asking one of these leftists, "Oh, we gotta change the law." He goes, and he was about to say, "Well, we got to work through our representative to do that, and not do what you're doing right now." But somebody came and interrupted it and told him, you want to stop talking to that guy." All right, let's go ahead and do this one here.
The fact that this other channel and the fact that this other channel is just straight up like just taking this guy's feed and the guy
Time for a bus. Spot on. And you shall fall.
Oh my goodness, you trying to be a little tough guy. Hey J bro, how you doing, man?
Good study.
Gonna be a little tough guy.
늦을걸? 진짜 나는 이제부터야. 자, 몰아칠 거야. 몰아칠 거야. 하! 여긴 우리 둘뿐이야. 야! 좀 차! That mine! Ow! Take that! You shall fall! Hope prevails! 끝까지. 이건 카드. 진짜 나는 이제부터야. 몰아칠 거야. 자. 여긴 우리 둘뿐이야. Wash tight face. Turnabout's fair play. Ready? Go! Just having a laugh, mate. Yeah. You shall fall. Bad luck on you. Hope prevails. 끝까지.
No, you got. I'm sorry, man. That was bad. That was atrocious. I'm like, I don't know what the hell are you talking about that didn't look bad? Come on, man, you're an artist. You gonna tell me that didn't look bad? That was just an entire PowerPoint presentation. I've seen better PowerPoint presentations than that. I know we gave T-Bait a hard time, but that made T-Bait look like a cinematic masterpiece. I'm like, that was just atrocious, and it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be far worse going further in. That was terrible, and I've seen better female ones. There were some. I like some of the Garo drawing was okay, but overall, I'm just like, nah. That it just. We've both seen better. We've both seen better. There was nothing that happened in that episode. It would have been better if they had delayed it. I think what's happening is a lot of people who like One Punch Man have been just hungry for One Punch Man for so long that they are finally happy to see One Punch Man be released. And they're like, wow, we're back to One Punch Man. I said, no, come on, this is JC Staff. Let me just stop this for a minute. I'm gonna pull up. I did a story on JC on the animation of JC Staff, and there was some other anime that they had released. Let me try to. Right here. Here we go. This is it right here. I'm gonna only play I'm not gonna play any other music because I don't want to get a copyright strike. But this is also from JC Staff. This is the same studio. This is the same studio. There's more animation in this little clip right here than what was done for One Punch Man. This is for their what? The level 999. This is on High Dive. It's not on Crunchyroll. And then we'll go ahead and watch this one right here. This one right here, by the way, the reincarnated as the daughter of the legendary hero and the Queen of Spirits. This one is great. I like this one. This is also from JC Staff. This is also from JC Staff. This thing is actually a really good animation, and there's already a really good synopsis that was built. There's already really good tension between the characters that are being introduced. This is a really good loving family. The spirit right here, Ellen. Actually, the daughter's name is Ellen. The spirit's name is Origin. The father's name is Royval. This had more animation in it than One Punch Man. This is far better than anything that is happening in One Punch Man. Now I'm like, I looked at it that when I did my review of it, I looked at the opening theme, which, by the way, if you go and look at other channels like Chibi Reviews, Anime Anxiety, and a whole bunch of other One Punch Man channels, everybody likes the opening theme. But even if you look at the opening theme, you can tell that there's a lot of stills that was inserted off in there. And I think TV Reviews actually made a good point, which is that it looks like it's incomplete. It looks like it's about 70% done, but then the person who was originally working on it wasn't able to actually go in there and finish it in time. And then when you look at the ending theme, oh my goodness, the ending theme, there's nothing. It is just a slideshow presentation with a soundtrack attached to it. And if you looked at it, it can be associated with any kind of anime. If I had just played that ending theme and then told you and not tell you that it was part of One Punch Man, and just said, hey, look at this. Tell me which anime this ending theme is from. And any type of guess you would have given would have been legitimate. It would have been legitimate. But the ending theme for One Punch Man is just a slideshow of buildings and landscapes and hardscapes. That's it. The animation is just so bad. It's so bad. And I've seen better artwork. And even in the animation when they're doing the little flashbacks of when Silverfang is fighting Garo, that flashback, that fight was far better than anything that was associated with the anime. I'm still gonna watch. I'm gonna do it just like T-Bait. I'm gonna watch all the episodes, but instead of what I did with T-Bait, where I just did a recap, a review of every other episode, I'm gonna go off in there and I'm gonna just look at each and every episode. If they get better over time, I will say they're getting better over time. I highly doubt they will get better over time, though. They're just. It's like we waited 6 years. I said 2 years in my because I was going from the time that JC Staff started working on One Punch Man season 3 to now. But 6 years from season 2 up to now, we waited for this, and this is the work, the output that they present to us. And I'm just like, nah, that ain't it. That's not it. And no one should be satisfied with that. Everyone should be sitting there wondering what the hell is going on here. Like, what were you guys doing with all that time to make that? And like I just showed right there, that one with the family that I just showed, the big long title, that is also from JC Staff.
This is the end. It's no use. Oh, bird. Flourish. I'll shred you. Ignite. Ignite. Inferno run.
What was that?
Come through. I see it all. And open it. Enough with it, your flourish. Blazing strike. This will be. Arise.
Well, I'm like this. Why can't you judge it on one episode? Why can't you judge I'm not judging the entire season, but I'm just saying we're judging just one episode. The rest of the season might get better. It might get better, and then we can all come back and say, well, that first episode was just a poor representation. But if this is the first episode that you're presenting for your season, it still has to do its job of impressing people and showing people the type of output that was put out there. It's not, you can't just say, well, I can't judge it on that. I'm going to keep on watching it and see if it gets better and everything like that. Most people, they're going to look at that one episode, and a lot of people are going to just check out. They're going to be, that's it, I'm done. I'm not going to mess with this anymore. This is not what I'm expecting. That first impression always matters. It always matters. You can't sit there and say, and just dismiss it and just say, well, I'm not gonna just judge on that. That for most people, that is exactly what they're gonna judge on. Like, we do that with a lot of the other stuff. We do that with Disney Marvel. Disney Marvel comes out with some stupid show that's garbage from the first episode. We're gonna sit there and say, well, this is gonna be indicative for the rest of the season. Y'all, whenever you come out there and make that first impression, that speaks volumes. Speaks absolute volumes. But like I said, I'm gonna still hang in there. I'm gonna watch the rest of these episodes as they come along. I don't think that show is gonna get any better than what we got right now. If episode 2 even gets close to the animation of the opening theme, I will sit there and say that this is a marked improvement. It's still not as good as something that we've come to expect from like a Solo Leveling or even I won't even compare it to Demon Slayer. Won't even compare it to Jujutsu Kaisen. I think Solo Leveling, if we go back and look at Solo Leveling's animations, they were fine. They weren't the best. But just comparing it to the work that JC staff did for their other animations. Where is it? So just comparing it to this reincarnated as the daughter. If it gets close to that, I will be thoroughly happy. It's nowhere near that. Yeah, that's what a lot of manga readers were saying. They were saying that a lot of the scenes from the manga were not added in. I can't judge that or anything because I haven't read any of the manga or anything. So I'll take your word on that there's a lot of missing stuff that's going on there. And you should go watch Chibi reviews. If you haven't watched my review of it, or you should watch my review of it. But go watch Chibi Review's analysis on it. I think he had a really good take. He says even though it's an episode where there's nothing but talking and exposition and building up and reintroducing characters, you still can go in there and give some really good animation to go along with it. And one of the anime that is one of the most impressive animes that I've watched in years is Anne Shirley. Go watch Anne Shirley. Don't get turned off by the fact that it's a girl's coming of age story. I think it's a beautiful story that was told of this. And look at the animation of that. The animation is quite similar to what you would see in a Studio Ghibli presentation. It was so impressive, and all they're doing is a lot of talking and a lot of introducing of characters, and they're just exploring this girl's life as she grows up from age 12 to age 21. The animations is great. So even for an episode where there's nothing but exposition and world building and setup and reintroducing of characters and the introduction of new characters, they can still go in there and animate that thing. maybe season 2 was a lot of was a lot of PowerPoint presentation. I wouldn't say season 1 was, but the reason why Blue Lock was pretty good is because you had characters off in there that you really cared about and that you liked. There was some really good interactions between all the team members, the Blue Lock team members, and then as well as their rival, the rival teams that they took on. I love the world building. I love the entire setup of Blue Lock. But this right here with One Punch Man and Saitama, like I said in my review, Saitama was only in this episode for a total of 4 minutes. He's the One Punch Man, and they didn't even do any really good proper build up for what he's supposed to be doing. I mean, it's just I'm just expecting better. I've seen better. This is a bad episode, and I'm just comparing it within what the work of JC staff mostly, and I'm comparing it to season 2. This is a severe downgrade from season 2. Let me which one do I want to do? Let me actually, let's see. Oh, no, I already did the boss. But no, that's just the guild boss. Let's see. No, I'll wait till I get another key. I won't do that right now. That's 3 hours. All right, let's go ahead and get that. Let's go over here and do a simulation gate. I'm not going to do tier 40. What's the first one I can do that gives us gold books? That's 30. Let's go ahead and do that one. I mean, why would you do that if the Saitama doesn't appear that much in his own book? I would start to lose interest in the manga if Saitama's not appearing in his own book. Or I think probably the reason why they do that though is since he's so overpowered. It's better to see the struggles of all the other heroes before he comes in and he one-shots whatever enemy he's supposed to be dealing with. Me personally, I don't watch it to see what the other heroes are going on about. I watch it to see One Punch Man. I watch it to see Saitama. Let's see, let's go ahead and let me go ahead and do the 2. We'll do tier 35. All right, they said the maximum number of chips. Okay, then I won't waste that ticket. By the way, changing the subject off of One Punch Man. Go check out the death battle between Blade and Buffy. Go check that out. Man, I tell ya, I haven't been so impressed with an action movie all year. But then along comes this Blade versus Buffy death battle. And I'm like, man, the production on that is so great. I follow one of the actors on there. His name is Dance Fiction. And all those suck. Oh my god, why did they give me such sucky ones at the beginning? Oh my god, these all suck. There we go. We'll take that one. Shit, fuck out of here. But anyway, yeah, we got a better portrayal of Blade from an Instagrammer before we got Disney Marvel Blade.
Here's a treat.
I'm like, my goodness. I love every minute of it. And the setup, I don't know if you ever seen the first Blade. I'm pretty sure you have. But it's basically, they basically just recreated the club scene from the first Blade. Because that club scene is still one of the best intros to a movie ever created. I loved it. I loved it. And then they got him saying the classic Blade line. Sometimes these motherfuckers always want to be trying to ice skate uphill. No, we don't want that one just yet. Let's go ahead and get this one. I mean, man, I tell you, I was just so impressed with the entire thing. They got the actress that played Buffy. I was like, shit, she did a good job too. She didn't look as attractive as Sarah Michelle Gellar Buffy or Christy Swanson Buffy, but she's still impressive. And Dance Fiction, he's only 5 foot nuts. He's only 5 foot nothing, but shit, man, I would definitely cast him for Blade. He got chibi Blade, and then his hair, he has his hair very long, whereas Blade was traditionally either bald or he wore a fade, a flat top fade. But I'll take it. I thought his portrayal of Blade was great. Let's see. No, we don't want, nope, we don't need any of those. Nope, don't want any of those. We'll go ahead and take this one. No, it wasn't a fan. It was done by Death Battle. The Death Battle channel, and the production value of it was great. I'm pretty sure they spent at least a couple of $1 million on it, but that was a couple of $1 million well spent. No, I mentioned that. So if that is on season 2, I have to go back and rewatch that and everything, but I think that is a testament to the writer writing himself into a corner with regards to One Punch Man, because when you have a character that's so overpowered, and the only way that you can actually limit him is to just remove your main primary protagonist character out of the way so that all the other characters can get their shine, I think that's a pretty weak. And then all the other characters, they have to be phenomenal. And I'm gonna be honest, most of those characters in One Punch Man, I forgot most of them. You have to probably be a real diehard One Punch Man fan to be in love with any of them. The only one I remember the most is Silver Fang and Moomin Rider and Garo, and Genos too, also. But all the other ones, I really don't care about any of them. And this could have been a really good setup episode to reintroduce everybody. I was trying to look and see what that recap episode was, but it never showed.
to the other side. Chop up! And twist! I'll run you through! Run them off! No deviation.
That was actually pretty good.
Valkyrie, judgment! Run if you can. Have a safe trip to the other side. Ready? Okay. I've got one! Commencing.
No. No, we don't need that. We don't need that either. No, we'll take the single core. Nah, I'm like, it's just this season, the first episode, I thought it was pretty bad, and I don't have any hopes for the rest of the season. But like I said, I'm gonna still watch it. We're gonna see if it gets better. I hate these characters that move around the entire arena.
There's an opening. Run if you can. Have a safe trip to the other side.
But yeah, no. Check out that death battle. Oh my goodness. That death battle was great. I won't say who wins in the end or anything like that. But let's just say that in terms of lore and canon, it makes sense. Oh my God. There we go. You're done. Now we're gonna go ahead and get this one. We need that one right there. I'm gonna say that the time I had with the demo and I played co-op with my daughter, it was fun. But if you're expecting the same mood and atmosphere, I tend to listen to the people. It's still sitting at mixed reviews on Steam. It's probably going to stay mixed like that for a very long time. The biggest concern from people is that the atmosphere is not the same as the last two, and that's probably understandable because, like with One Punch Man, a different studio is handling Little Nightmares, Little Nightmares 3. If you want the true successor to Little Nightmares 1 and 2, I would hold out for Reanimal. Reanimal, if I don't know if you've seen the video for the trailer for Reanimal. Oh my god, that I actually thought that game was Little Nightmares 3. And I thought it was going to be within the same universe. That game looks great. But as far as Little Nightmares 3, like I said, the co-op is fun, but the biggest complaint is it's not the same, does not have the same atmosphere or vibe as Little Nightmares 1 and 2, and that the game is short.
Ready to run?
So I'm gonna just wait until it goes on sale
I've got it. Have a safe trip.
before I pick it up. I think a lot of what's going on right now is the quality and the reputation of the franchise is actually carrying it. Is actually lending a lot of a good hand to the Little Nightmares 3. Let's go ahead and do this. Wait. No, we used it, yeah. Actually, let's gamble. No. Let's do it one more time. I shouldn't have gambled. Let's go ahead and do this one.
Victory is ours.
Yeah, exactly. And when you do the first, if you play the demo, I don't know if you've played the demo yet. There's this big giant baby that's just
We'll finish
lurking in the background, and I was like, yeah, that'd be really awesome to see that. But I'm gonna just wait and see how everything holds out, or when it goes down in price. Hopefully it'll be on sale on Black Friday, and then we'll do a big giant co-op playthrough, my daughter and I. Go ahead and get that one. I like the fact that 20% ignores.
Let's end this. Run if you can. Let's go. Your life is mine.
No, we don't like these. We'll just go ahead and get the legendary version of that. Let's let this cool down.
Come with me.
There we go.
That's it. Have a safe trip to the other side. Here's a treat. Failure. Victory is ours. Valkyrie, judgment. Run if you can. Scramble. No chance. Chopper. This is the fight. Okay. I got one.
All right. Go ahead and get that one. Let's see. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I quit playing games like Puzzles and Survivor and Hero Wars, because it just became it just like you said, it just became a daily login thing. And Contest of Champions got like that for a little bit there. The problem with that game now is that it has too much content.
We'll finish this fast.
Maybe that's a good thing, to have a lot of content that's never going to be played. But I would say it's probably better than being in a situation where we're just logging in
to the other side
and just doing that and just logging in, doing your dailies and logging out. That's the problem with this game right here, is that you just log in, do your dailies, and then log out, because most people, they go in there and they do all their content at once. I'm just like, nah, I can't do that.
How interesting.
Spread it out. When you spread it out like this, it keeps you busy, it keeps you able to have something to do. Oh, come on. Hopefully your game will get back in the groove and give you guys some content to do. It sucks that we can't play that other Bleach game. Let's see here. We don't need that. GT skills, or let's gamble. We'll take this one.
We'll finish this fast.
When was the last time they had any content in the game?
I'll show you the wisdom that comes with age.
To the other side.
I'll run you through.
By the way, I just barely noticed this. They actually shrunk the size of the numbers in this game. They shrunk them a bit, which is fine. Boy, 400%. Nah, we don't need that. Nah, we don't need that. There we go. We'll take that one.
finish this fast. Ready to run?
Yeah, I actually can't wait till Seven Deadly Sins Origins comes out. I hope that game isn't like that.
That's it. Have a safe trip to the
Because
other side.
Genshin Impact got like that for a while. Even though it says it's an open world, a game where you can explore the exploration, and Genshin Impact, in my view, just got too boring after a while. I remember when this guy used to give problems. When he just would give problems. Increase the cooldown of QTE skills by 30%. Go ahead and get that one. I think I gotta fight him again.
We'll finish this
Yep.
fast.
Oh no, we're gonna fight Radiru. We'll say this though, they had some really good female animations off in here.
Have a safe trip to the other side. I'll lead us to victory. Run if you can. I'll run you through.
Oh, we definitely don't need any of these. My time has come. I'm chosen by heaven. I need to pray in the sky. See on the sea. Oh, so yeah, this is the same situation with Soul 11 and Garage. Aaron, keep buying characters, but we're not gonna give you any content to use said characters. Yeah. Okay.
We'll finish this fast.
Let's go.
No chance. That's it. Let's go. Have a safe trip to the other side. I'll run you through. I'll lead us to victory. Valkyrie, judgment. Victory is ours. Run
Oh
if you
shit.
can.
Like I said, once you get this shield combination, it virtually will not. You will virtually not even die. Look at that. Done. There we go.
Faster than a bullet.
Okay, we got that. That's good. Yeah, they should be complaining. How is the customer service in it pretty responsive? Because I will say this about this game, the customer service is pretty responsive. In Contest of Champions, it got bad for a while there for a minute, but then they fired the original community managers, got rid of them, and they brought in community managers, people who actually played the game daily and had YouTube channels, brought them in, and it served as a really great bridge between the YouTubers and the community and Kabam. And Kabam has become much more responsive, which, by the way, Kabam is owned by Netmarble. Kabam owns Netmarble, or rather, Netmarble owns Kabam, and that's being reflected. So I wonder if in the other games, if they're just as responsive. Because it helped out. It helps out tremendously that they got rid of the old group of community managers, hired these guys, and it's just been a vastly better, a vast improvement over what we had in the past. We don't want that. Let's go ahead and do that. All right. We can get those. We need to start getting some of the gold ones. Getting them up there. I got some first time chat over here from Iward Richtofen. He says my eyes can't handle that many A5s. It's just been a lot of saving up. I did spend a little money on this game. I probably say I spent probably no more than $600. If even that. I don't even think I spent that much. And he also agrees with me on One Punch Man. The first should be the best, a representation of the work. I 100% agree. Should be a representation of the work. That's the one that really is gonna grab you and let you know how the theme for the rest of the season. I was getting an inkling about what One Punch Man was gonna be when I watched the opening theme, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna still hold out hope because the opening theme, while it had a mixture of stills in there with some good animation, I'm still gonna reserve judgment until I actually see it. And then when I saw the first few minutes where there was just nothing but old men that were just sitting around the table doing nothing, I like, oh my God, we're gonna be in for a long haul, aren't we? So yeah, I 100% agree, but you know, J Bro liked it. It's from the sound of it. We'll see what episode 2, what that's gonna do. And then he also said, watch Freeman. Yes, I have watched Freeman. The first core of the first season, it didn't grab me, but I hung in there. But when it got to the first mage exams, I was like, man, this is an absolute killer series, and I can't wait for season 2. It's kind of like the same with Sakamoto Days. Sakamoto Days, the first season was just like, it's fine. But when they got to the second season, when shit hit the fan and everything was just all over the place, the action scenes, the fighting scenes, all that, the character development, bravo. I can't wait for season 3 of Sakamoto Days. So thanks for the questions on that. I Ward Richtofen. I think that's how you say your name. Hey, what's up, Lethargic Egg? How you been? It had been a long time no hear. See that you and J Bro are like a lot of the One Punch Man fans. I've been reading a lot of the comments on Anime Anxiety. Anime Anxiety, I think he's the biggest One Punch Man channel on YouTube. Even he was happy. He was cosplaying as Moomin Rider. He was excited. He was ready for it. And I was reading the comments to his channel. A lot of people, it was a mixture of, yes, I'm happy we finally did get the 3rd season with the other. The animation is sorry, and it's unfortunate we waited this long to get this. So I'm on that side. You guys are on the other side. But hey, we all got love here. We all got love here. I'm still gonna hang in there with One Punch Man the rest of the episodes. If it gets better, I will say it gets better. But if it gets worse, oh my goodness, I'm gonna just tear it a new asshole. But like I said, JC Staff is not an incompetent studio. I like the reincarnated as a daughter, or the daughter reincarnated as a whatever. Why do they give these damn anime these long ass names? Let's go back. Reincarnated as the daughter of the legendary hero and the Queen of Spirits. Why do the Japanese do this? Why do they do this? Right, and then right here's the actual other title for the other one. My gift level 9999 unlimited gotcha backstab in a backwater dungeon. I'm out for revenge and reincarnated as the daughter. Oh well, okay. All right. I forgot the and right there. So yeah, even this title, I thought this entire thing was the title of this first anime. I'm like, what the hell? But no, this is still pretty long. But reincarnated as the daughter, I like that. I like this anime. I really like this one. I'm really enjoying it. It's got some really good political intrigue off in there. I like the family dynamic. It kind of reminds me of Spy Family, which, by the way, if you guys aren't watching Spy Family, oh my God, I don't know how these anime where they just keep on improving themselves season after season after season. Spy Family is that. Spy Family is definitely that. Demon Slayer was that. For a minute there, I thought Jujutsu Kaisen. I didn't like the switch of the animation for season 2 in the beginning, but man, now I'm like, nope, this is how it should have. This is how it should have been. Love it. Well, yeah, if they're not listening to the community for Bleach Brave Souls, that game is going to be on borrowed time. And yeah, I agree with you, Lethargic. The Freerun collab is rushed. I think they should have pushed that into the next year. I think most players have put in a lot of their essence stones and money into the Idol collab, and the majority of people did not like the Idol collab. I thought that it was the wrong type of collaboration. I think these types of games should stay away from collabs with live action people. They should stay anime focused or animation focused. Like, for instance, wouldn't it be cool if Avatar: The Last Airbender was off in this game? Some of the characters from Avatar: The Last Airbender, I would play that. I think those characters would be pretty cool. But then they're gonna come up on October 23rd to bring in the next collab, which is just a month removed from the Idol collab. I think they should have pushed that further into winter or just did it in the next year. But I think we were talking about this in the last stream. I think probably J-Bro and I think probably what they're trying to do is there's a lot of Freerun collabs going on right now. And so Netmarble probably has to do the collab at the same time as all those other Freerun collabs. because I think they're trying to build up hype for season 2 of Freerun. I tell you, man. I tell you, yeah. So yeah, it's I don't know. I'm thinking I might hopefully Netmarble will do the same thing as they did with the Idol collab, which is give people an opportunity to at least get a max of 2 copies, get Freerun up to A1, just as a show of appreciation. And see, because I don't know if the Freerun collab will be treated as the same as the Idol collab, because Netmarble said that the Idol collabs will no longer be available. So I don't know if the Freerun collabs will be the exact same way. I hope not. I hope it will be something that we can go back and get. I only get 2 of those. Man, I tell you. All right. We got that all set up. We got that all taken care of. Let me go over here and just see if I can boost these characters up a little more. All right, we can go ahead and turn that. Oh shit, I gotta. No, we don't need to go there for that. Let's see here. I need to get more legendaries. I don't have any over here. Okay. Let me go check my bag. Let me go check my bag. Somebody just responded to these new cyclists in Portland. That bike ride happens every year. It shouldn't be happening at all. Like, no, when did we co-sign on people walking around nude and think that that's just normal behavior? What was I looking at? Oh, I wanted to look at my blessing stones.
Arise.
All right. So we need this one. Assassin's Proficiency, Swift Strike, and Sandbag. And then over here, we need Ravenous Instinct. We can't do these just yet because we don't have the legendaries of those. All right. Let's go back over to I mean, these are weirdos. Okay. We can do. Oh, he's getting Himmel's weapon? That'll be interesting. Yeah, no, I agree with you, Lethargic. I don't think that Marvel had much control over it. It's like, nope, you gotta, if you're gonna do it, it's during this time period, and either you can either participate or not participate. And I think they made a business decision to say, nah, we'll go ahead and get up off in there, because adding free rent to the game would do well for the series, or for the game. So no, so I agree with you. All right, we got that one done. Let me go back. This is old man stuff. I forget quite a lot, so we got to do Swift Strike and Sandbag. Okay. All right, let's go over back to our stash. And so Swift Strike and Sandbag. Okay, we got 2 there, and then 2 there. So we'll just go ahead and give it to that one. All right.
Arise.
Let me check my battle tier. Oh, we're getting close there. I don't think we could do any more on the Army of Shadows just yet. No, I don't think we could. All right, I think that's pretty much it that I can go ahead and do right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and start winding it down. Go ahead and start winding it down. Let me just go over here and do this. Wait. What's this? Wait a minute. This man is gonna call out Stephen A. Smith for chastising Serena Williams for dancing with Kendrick Lamar, and he's married to Serena Williams. Why is your wife dancing with another man? All right. What's this check-in calendar? Oh, I forgot to. All right, nothing there. No. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and call the stream right there. Let me go ahead and take a look at looks like J Bro posted something. Ooh, why are you doing Freerin as Venom? That's actually pretty good, man. Let me pull that over here. This is actually pretty good. You got some talent, man. I keep trying to tell my daughter, because my daughter is a damn good artist. I keep telling her, just commission your work, and you'll get people out there. And she likes to hone her craft. She doesn't really like to put her artwork out there for people to look at and see. It's no. The only way you're gonna get really better is by letting other people look at your work. This is great, man. This is a really good a really good matchup of Marvel and anime. Oh, you didn't draw that? Oh well, shit. Well then, go ahead and draw that, man. And look at you're humble. You actually didn't take credit for it. You could have been just sitting there in the background. Like, I'm gonna let this fool go ahead and give me credit for this. No, this is actually whoever drew this. This is good. This is actually really good. The proportions are all right. Let me bring it back over here. The proportions are all right. They actually captured the essence that Freeren's pretty small up at the top. They gave her a little. They gave her muscle, but Freeren really doesn't have muscle or anything. But that's okay because when you put on the Venom suit, it tends to accentuate everything. And it looks like this is whoever drew this, they're good. They are very, very good. Over on Twitch, iWard says average isekai name. Yes, that is the average isekai name. Let's go over here and I'm gonna just show my Crunchyroll list because I watch a whole bunch of Crunchyroll shit. They got Freeren, but we'll go to my watch list and see right here it is. Dad is a hero, mom is a spirit, I'm a reincarnator. The banished court magician aims to become the strongest. Tojima wants to become a common writer. Let's keep going. The dark history of the reincarnated villainess. Plus size misadventures in love. This is a cute one. I like this one. This monster wants to eat me. Campfire cooking in another world with my absurd skill. My status as an assassin obviously exceeds the heroes. Gintama, Mr. Genpachi's. I don't know. I'm not too sure about this just yet. A gatherer's adventure in Isekai. A mangaka's weirdly wonderful workplace. Watari-kun's whatever that word's supposed to be is about to collapse. Apocalypse bringer the world conquest starts with. They love their long ass titles. Goodness gracious. I'm like, what the hell? But we love all we love all of them. We love all of them. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream right there, fellas. Thank you very much, J-Bro Lethargic. Thanks for checking in. I really appreciate it. iWard, I'm just gonna call you iWard Rich. Thank you very much for checking in. I really appreciate you coming in. Come back more often. I had a couple of viewers over on Rumble. Thank you very much. And nobody showed up on Kick. Come on, Kick. Let's get this going. Keep coming back. We really like you guys over there as well. Make sure you guys do like, share, subscribe. Subscribe to my Discord channel, my YouTube channel. Do all that good stuff. Really appreciate it. This Chris Bolt signing off. And I will catch you guys in the next stream. Oh, before I forget, this is just for the YouTube folks. I'm gonna put everything back over on the Chris Bolts. The growth on my gaming channel hasn't been that much. I'll just say, you know what? I'm just gonna put everything back under Chris Bolts. The pop culture, all that stuff, the Western entertainment, anime, gaming, all that. I'm just gonna keep it under Chris Bolts. Not gonna have more than one channel, or actually more than one entertainment channel. I'm still gonna keep Chris Bolts React separate. I gotta go over there and start going that. I'm gonna start trying to get this shit organized. So I will be back over on Chris Bolts starting tomorrow. So anybody that's already, I'm pretty sure Lethargic and J-Bro, you guys are already subscribed to that channel, so you don't have to do anything. But this is more for anybody else that's watching in the background. I'll put a link in my Discord. I don't know how to put it over. Let me just pull up a YouTube stream here for a minute. Let me just pull up we'll pull this up, and I'm gonna put this over in the chat under YouTube, because I don't know how to do that through my OBS. Wait, hold on 1 second. View the channel. There we go. Let's go ahead over here.
Thank you very much.
Look at Shaq.
And then lastly, we got
Pause that. There you go. I put it off in there. Now, you guys have yourself a